Don't let your AC system get knocked out by the heat this upcoming summer. Call KS Services and let our team come take a look. We repair and install all makes and models. We even offer a free no-hassle quote and second opinion, so give us a call today. With our flexible financing, you can literally pick your payment. We may even be able to help you knock down that utility bill a bit.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.
The Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition. This is for Tuesday, the 10th of April. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather quiet through Friday. Storms this weekend. Maybe strong to severe. When will they arrive? When does the rain stop? A lot of questions about the weekend, so let's tell you what we know, and let's dive into it. Here's the upper air look this afternoon. Troughing over the eastern U.S. and a very dry air mass. That's a visible satellite view this afternoon. Temperatures look pretty good, mostly upper 60s to low 70s. Birmingham at 69. Average high for the 10th of April is 73, so we're close to that. A bit cooler to the north, Cullman 64, Fort Payne at 63. Around the nation, the air beginning to modify even up north, but a new surge of colder air drops in here this weekend and early next week that we'll be feeling. On the watch warning map, pretty quiet afternoon around the country. Some wildfire issues back in the western states. Those are red flag warnings, those hot pink counties from Kansas down to Arizona. Convective outlook on day 4, Friday, a risk of severe storms from the state of Arkansas, some of the adjacent states down into Texas and Louisiana, up into southern Missouri. And again, for now, the SPC has not defined a risk on day 5, which is Saturday, but that's not to say there's no chance of severe weather. There probably will be some, and we'll talk about that. And the rain for the next 7 days, rain amounts, pretty robust totals for the eastern half of the country. In Alabama, rain totals will likely exceed 1 inch, maybe approaching 2 inches on the western side of the state. And the bulk of that will be this weekend. So let's take a look at the GFS. Now, the problem is the GFS has kind of failed, I think, at about 120 hours. So we've only got a little bit of this. This is the 12Z GFS at 1 o'clock tomorrow, troughing off the East Coast. And it's a simple forecast. Tomorrow should be a sunny day. Now, we start the day in the low 40s. Some of the colder pockets might see 30s, maybe a touch of light frost, most folks with no frost. And the high will be around 70. Should be a beautiful day, much like today. This is Thursday, sunny. Warmer, the high approaching 80. Now, this is Friday. We're going to flip over to the European. Friday at noon. We are dry. There's a deep surface low that's near Omaha, Nebraska, 989 millibars. And again, south and east of that thing, we could see a few severe storms firing late Friday afternoon and Friday night over Arkansas and some of the adjacent states. But where we are, the day should be dry with a high close to 80. The sky partly to mostly sunny. Pretty good south breeze kicks in. Now, this is Saturday at 1 o'clock. So the European is considerably slower than the American model. The bottom line is there's still some inconsistency making it very challenging to tell you exactly when the rain starts. But if you were to buy this solution, and typically the European does a good job in the medium range, it's got heavy storms over Memphis, down to Monroe, Louisiana, and Lake Charles, with Alabama being dry Saturday morning. But just for the fun of it, let's look at the GFS at the exact same time. This is Saturday at 1 o'clock, and it's got the batch of rain and storms on top of us. So it's model madness involving the timing. The idea of the event is that the confidence is very high. It's a matter of timing. So which one do you buy? We're going to mention a chance of rain and storms. We'll kind of lean toward the typical reliable European model and suggest the better chance will be maybe mid to late afternoon through Saturday night. This is Saturday night, really just after midnight, 1 a.m. Sunday, and it's still got the main batch of storms just west of here. From western Tennessee down through eastern Mississippi and extreme west Alabama. So really, if you take the European on face value, a decent part of the day Saturday could work out to be dry, but I would not count on that yet. We're still days out from this thing, and again, these models will be adjusting. Let's go to Sunday morning at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, and it's got the main batch of storms coming through here. And that's good for us if this were to verify, because typically at that hour of the day, the air tends to be more stable. But the surface low is near Evansville, Indiana, and that's not that far north of here, and that certainly would be a chance of strong to severe storms. This is the instability, the surface-based CAPE, and this goes back to 1 a.m. Sunday. And there's not a lot, but certainly sufficient for strong to severe storms. And then Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock, the bulk of the heavier storms over into Georgia. So, what we're going to do is mention a good chance of rain and storms Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, ending Sunday morning. And we can narrow that down as the weekend gets closer. I think the main threat will be from strong straight-line winds, but we can't rule out the chance of a tornado in this kind of setup. And again, we can be much more specific about this threat, especially once we get within 48 hours. In rain amounts, I'd say 1 to 2 inches. It'll be a pretty good rain event. And then Sunday, the day should be noticeably cooler with highs maybe dropping in the 50s with a pretty good north wind. This is Monday, cool and dry. Monday morning will be down around 40. The latest guidance kind of keeping us around 40. No freeze possible here. And we'll go to Tuesday. That's dry. Tuesday morning, clear sky, light wind. That's when there could be some concern for scattered light frost, especially in the colder pockets. But again, lows probably close to 40 for most of the larger cities. The day Tuesday should be sunny with a high in the 70s. And a pretty nice day. This is the end of the forecast period. The end of next week, Friday the 20th. We're still dry and pleasant. Check the numbers. First off, coming off the European, it's got us down around 40 on Monday and Tuesday of next week. Those are the mornings we're watching. And let's take it the GFS. This is the 06Z run. It's got us at 44 Monday morning and 39 Tuesday morning of next week. And again, growers just need to kind of watch that Monday and Tuesday morning as we get closer. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Summer's just around the corner, and KS Services wants to be the team ensuring your comfort. We repair and install all makes and models, so give us a call today to get a free, no-hassle second opinion.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.